On the mound for the Padres tonight is Dylan Cease.
The ace of the staff, making his 9th start, a 2.19 ERA. The numbers are fabulous, 49 in the third, and look at the strikeouts. Very few walks. Opponent's only 128. He's coming off 113 to pitch effort against the Cubs, where he went 7 innings and punched out a dozen. Stepping up to the plate for the Rockies is Charlie Blackmon.
2-2, swing and a miss in the dirt, picked up by Campusano. He'll send the throw down to first base, and Blackmon strikes out, 1 away in the top of the first inning.
Boy, we talked so much about this slider on the high fastball. How about breaking up the knuckle curve early, right to the mask of Campusano in the dirt, the smother and recover, and the 2-3 put out. Good way to start for the right-hander.
1 down here in the first inning. Ezequiel Tovar dribbled back towards the mound. Off the mound is Cease. 2 down.
Left-handed hitting Ryan McMahon will try and get something going with 2 outs.
There's a base hit for McMahon. He just has been hitting everyone.
So
lefties, righties.
Yeah,
guys like Dylan Cease.
Doesn't matter. Aces, number 5s, gets a curveball, the knuckle curveball, but it's hung. And that's what happens. So the good hitters, they always get those hanging curveballs.
That was such a cool visual from behind home plate because you could see the ball pop up.
Elias Diaz tied with McMahon coming in at 301, 10th best average in the National League. Held hitless last night.
The pitch on the way, and a swing and a miss. Pumped a fastball past him at 96 miles an hour. A scoreless top of the first inning for Dylan Cease with a couple of Ks. Padres coming up against old friend Cal Quantro.
Cal Quantro, former Padre, on the mound tonight for the Rocks.
Has earned the win in back-to-back starts. There you see his numbers, 9th for the right-hander, allowing 1 earned run through 13 2/3 innings pitched with 14 strikeouts in those games. A whip at 1.29. Look for the split-finger fastball from Cal Quantro.
Luis Arraez. He's got a 20-game on-base streak as he strides to the plate. 333 during that on-base streak. Arraez into center field, a base hit. Over is Doyle to get it back in, but Arraez on to begin things here in the bottom of the first inning.
Bat control right up the middle, short and sweet. Talked about his stroke last night. One of the shortest swings in baseball. Short and quick to the baseball for the big league knock.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will climb in for the Pods. 0 for 4 with a walk yesterday. Seemingly everybody walked.
On the ground and through into left field, a base hit. Arraez will take second on the single by Fernando. Back-to-back hits here in the first for the Padres. Good way to get it started.
If you get a splitter up, notice that rotation, go to Hacken to try to do some damage. This is through the 5.5 hole. There's the grip. Watch on contact right above the knees. Fernando went on, got it a little bit. Let's see if the Padres can get some extra base hits tonight. More than a handful. That would be great. A lot of grounders last night, Donnie.
Not going here. Swung on and missed. So Cronenworth goes down. Quantrill needed to make a pitch, Spilly, and he did.
Well, he reaches back. He throws a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. You don't see a lot of swing and miss on Quantrill's fastball, but notice the running action. You get a lot more running action at sea level.
And that'll bring up Machado. Manny's been scuffling. 1 for 22 over his last 6.
Swings at the first pitch here, hits it to McMahon at third, to second for 1, on to first for a double play. Manny does it for the 2nd straight time, and here's the Bluebirds.
Back-to-back Ks after the lead walk to Profar. And now 2 down for Luis Campusano.
Now a little bloop going the other way to right field. Profar's going first to third, are going to try. Cave's throw will be late, and he stays on the bag safely.
We've seen Luis Campusano go the opposite way with the best of them. Hey, sometimes he gets jammed, but sometimes just dumps over there and with 2 outs cracking the bat. Little first and third action for San Diego.
First and third, 2 down, and Ha-Sung Kim for the first time tonight.
Pitch to Kim is a ground ball hit towards second base. Brendan Rogers with that, and over to first for the out. Good work again, 2nd inning. Cal Quantrill. Ezequiel Tovar bounced back the pitcher his first time up. 2 outs and a runner at first.
And kind of a half swing grounder right to Cronenworth at first. On the infield grass, he's got it and brings it over to the bag to end the inning.
Padres and Rockies still locked at 0. We have a pitcher's duel going on as Dylan Cease goes out for his 4th inning of work. And when you look at the job that Dylan Cease has done and how dominant he has been so far this season, people start to ask, is he an ace? And I think that he is turning himself into an ace.
Ryan McMahon sends it high in the air to right. Going back, Tatis still going back to the wall. It's out of here. Touch him all time, Ryan McMahon.
1-0 Colorado. Home run number 6 for McMahon.
And just the 3rd home run Dylan Cease has given up this year.
What a first half Ryan McMahon is putting together. You knew he hit it well, but
I thought he hit it too high.
Huey,
Huey,
did you think he hit it too high?
Yes, I do.
All right.
So for the 3rd time in 4 innings, the Padres have had the leadoff runner on. Last night, Padres were 0 for 6 in this category with 7 men left. So far 0 for 4 tonight with 3.
And he got him with a splitter again. And look at Quantro, all pumped up, as he should be.
No chance for San Diego to get a hit in the clutch.
Setting up to be possibly a big inning for the Rockies. Padres able to get a quick 2. Let's see if Cease can get one more and get out of this inning.
Back up the middle.
Oh, yes.
Into center field, make it 2-0 Colorado. And it's going to do something else. It's going to knock Dylan Cease off the bump.
Rogers at 3rd. Doyle across the diamond at 1st. 2 down. And here is Jake Cave.
And a ground ball up the middle. That's into center field. It's a base hit. It will score Brendan Rogers. Rockies tack on 3-0 Colorado.
3-0 feels manageable going to the bottom of the 6th. But they got runners on 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs. And a fairly dangerous hitter in Alauris Montero coming up.
This is slowly hit. If it stays fair, they're not going to safe. Montero got up the line. Almost gave him a hit before he had one. Make it 4-0. Rockies doing everything right here with 2 outs.
And now runners on the corners, still 2 outs. Number 9 hitter Beck, the 8th guy to hit in the inning.
This toward right center field. This is going to get down. Cave scores, and Beck has his first major league RBI.
Get the baseball.
The crowd not happy for the kid Jordan Beck, or maybe they're a little disappointed in the Padres. 5-0 Colorado. Good for Jordan Beck.
5-0 Rockies. Ezekiel Tovar leads off and he'll rip one to left field. Got a chance to go. Goodbye.
Up 6 love here in San Diego. How about that, Toby?
Runners on the corners, 1 out for Luis Camposano.
On the ground up the middle, into center field, a base hit. From 3rd comes Profar. To 3rd goes Merrill. Padres are on the board.
So 2 down, top of the order. Luis Ariz now with the runners at the corner still.
On the ground, base hit into right field. From 3rd base comes Merrill. 2nd Padres run. Driven in by Luis Ariz with his 2nd hit of the ball game. Bases loaded for the Padres, making some noise here in the last of the 7th. They have scored twice already. Bounces away. Coming in from 3rd is Campusano. And they are going to bring another run in. Nope, they're sending him back. They are going to send Ariz back to 3rd base. Only 1 run will score on that, and it's now 6-3. A wild pitch.
2nd and 3rd, 2 outs.
This ball lined to right. Cave coming on, and he'll make the catch. So the Padres get 3 in the inning.
2 down in the 9th inning. Up to Fernando if we are to continue.
On the ground to short, and you have to go back to late May, early June of 2019. The last time the Rockies have won 6 in a row.